My name is Lisa Yoder. I'm the former Sustainability Manager of Summit County in Utah. And my personal goal was to go renewable energy wherever possible. But the county had goals which were to reduce greenhouse gas emissions 80% below the 2016 level by 2040. And then we had county-wide goals. So, and the other goal was to transition the county to 100% renewable energy for county operations by 2030. So we had two goals that aligned, and then the other aspect of this are county-wide goals, similarly, that the county, all the residents and businesses in the county also reduce emissions. So by the county setting a leadership role and demonstrating that we could do renewable energy economically and operate buildings considering the life cycle costs instead of just the upfront cost, we set an example and demonstrated to residents as well as to ourselves the value of going renewable. I think consistently in the several times that were bid, Creative Energies always came up with a design that offered more kilowatt hours for the cost per dollar. Record of completing jobs timely, reliability records, from what we could assess, reputation, which we looked into, and references. We would contact other projects that were done and contact people there, and all had good reviews, so we went with Creative Energies. The process was smooth. Good people, love working with you folks. Tom, our salesperson, and I don't know what his role was with installation, but he was in constant contact with me. He got me access to the building so I could get up and take pictures, because I like to do that, and document the process. Just great, really personable people and good to work with. But we were seeing the production, which lowers our electricity bill, and that was kind of the financial aspect that the finance department is concerned about. And then we could quantify the emissions reduction that contributed to the overall goals. And I think when I left, we were on target to being 100% net renewable 7 years ahead of schedule.
Great.
So yes, the quantification of the emissions reduction associated with not purchasing traditional electricity from the grid, that continues. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of it. As electricity rates historically increase year over year, compare the life cycle cost of your electricity usage, or the life cycle cost to operate electricity in your building with and without solar. And for government agencies, return on investment is not really the motive. The motive is responsible use of taxpayer dollars. So it's consider the life cycle cost. How much are you paying to operate your county buildings? And if you can lower that cost with renewable energy of whatever sort, that's the responsible thing to do for taxpayers.
Yeah.
Not to mention the environmental stewardship, which is also, in my opinion, an obligation of government serving the public, is to maintain our natural environment. I mean, cost is always the bottom line. What does it cost? And oftentimes people get stuck on the upfront cost, but they don't look at how that cost is. Are they going to have a 7-year return on investment or less?
Yeah.
Well, probably, but even if it's 10 years, is it still going to operate and serve your building, your people, your constituents for the life cycle of the building? And that's what's important. Oh, absolutely. Creative Energies definitely would be the first one I would say get a bid from. Yeah. And then you guys are always just fun to work with.
Yeah.
So you have a good reputation with me.